Be careful about what's in the water. This isn't a warning about sharks. It's about a rare brain-eating amoeba, and it is deadly. So why is the water still okay to drink? The doctor is in to explain. Potentially deadly brain-eating amoeba lurking in the drinking water in Louisiana. It sounds like science fiction, but it is all too real for residents of St. Bernard Parish. Health department officials say tests of the water supply confirm the presence of the rare brain-eating amoeba. They say the water is safe to drink, although they caution people against getting water in their nose. I want to bring in now Dr. Devi to help explain this. First, what is an amoeba and how does it get into the brain?
Well, so an amoeba, it's kind of like a bacteria. It can cause an infection, but it's grouped in a different category because the treatments that we normally use to kill bacteria don't work as effectively against it. And it seems to have some adaptation that allows it to get into the brain through the nose.
But the officials there are insisting the water is okay to drink, even knowing that an amoeba is in the water. Why is that?
Well, so if you drink the amoeba or get it in the water that way, it travels down to your gut, so it doesn't cause any gut illnesses. It doesn't seem to affect the gut. What it goes for is the brain itself. So if you get it in the nose, it can travel up through the nerves that give us our sense of smell, and it basically gets to the brain that way. So it has a way of getting past what we have called a blood-brain barrier. It's the body's fortress that protects the brain. And it gets past that, and it gets into the brain and attacks it. But our drugs that we have a hard time getting past that same fortress, which is why it's so hard to treat.
So if you drink it, it goes in internally, your body digests it and gets rid of it like it does all things that go on. You can get rid of it as ways. Okay, so the parents of the 4-year-old boy who died after contracting the infection last month also spoke out. I want to listen to them.
A very happy child. It's hard to see your child laying there, not normal to it. I was waiting for him to jump out of the bed and take off running to the hospital and be having to chase him.
He's a strong kid. I thought he was going to pull through. But day by day, it kept getting worse and worse. From this, I hate to see where my son's at, but it's helping other people save other lives.
So he said it's helping other people save other lives. The death of this little boy, apparently he was playing in a ditch when he went up his nose. Had he not died, would this have even been discovered, you think?
It might not have been because people weren't in the habit of necessarily testing the tap water. We weren't looking at the water supply because most people who actually catch this, they catch it from ponds, from rivers, from lakes, fresh water. But now finding it in the tap water, we have to worry about people who might use tap water for sinus rinses, especially with fall allergies and everything coming along, or people who use public water fountains because that's where it can spray into the nose.
All right, good information. Thank you, Dr. Devi, as always. We appreciate it. Up next, my conversation with comedian Bill Cosby. First up, his message to young black men on the importance of going to college.
Just go and sit there and understand you're going to get an education. Because that's what happened to me. At age 19 and a half, I just knew that I didn't want to do certain things. And it wasn't what they were doing to me, it's what I wasn't doing.